Hello and welcome back. In this video I thought I'd share with you how much it cost us to go on holiday for 4 weeks as a family of 3 in July and August 2025. We were towing our twin axle caravan and we went to Germany, Europa Park for 3 nights and then down to the south of France to the Bay of Saint-Tropez for 3 weeks. All in all, we were away for a whole month. So keep watching as I will break down for you how much we spent in fuel, toll roads, tunnel, campsite fees, food and drinks and everything else in between. We went on the tunnel. We have been on the ferry before with our caravan, but we've booked the tunnel now for the last few years, simply because when we're travelling with Trixie, we like to keep her with us. We booked it back in November when it was the Black Friday deal through the Caravan and Motorhome Club, and we paid £603.35. If you do book your tunnel or ferry through the Caravan and Motorhome Club, you do get a slight discount. If you shop at Tesco, then you can use your club card points as well, but my understanding is that you can't use your Tesco club card points when booking through the Caravan and Motorhome Club. So it's a matter of weighing up the discount you get if you book through the Caravan and Motorhome Club and using your Tesco club card points. We don't really shop at Tesco, so it wasn't an option for us, so we just booked through the Caravan and Motorhome Club. And it was about the same price, if not just a few pounds cheaper than what we paid for the tunnel last year. So next up is fuel. We live in South Derbyshire, so we travel from our home to Folkestone, then on the tunnel, and then from Calais we went to the Champagne region. Then from there we went to Europa Park in Germany. After 3 nights in Europa Park, we then went to Mâcon, further south in France, for 1 night, and then carried on to the Bay of Saint-Tropez for 3 weeks, and then back up for 1 night in Mâcon, 1 night in Rheims, and then back home. And all in all, for fuel, we spent a grand total of £596.34. We have a 3-litre diesel Volkswagen Touareg, and I must admit we've been really impressed with it. Previously we had a Land Rover Discovery, which we were really happy with towing, but we have found the Touareg to be that bit more economical when towing with our caravan. Campsite fees. Now we were away for 28 nights and we spent a grand total of £2,189.77 on campsite fees. Now that was staying in peak season, July and August. That wasn't staying on any AXI campsites, as my understanding is you don't get the AXI discounted rates during peak season. Now, although our campsite fees total quite a bit and was an average of £78.21 per night, that did include 3 nights at Europa Park, which is a theme park in Germany. And with that 3-night stay, we also got entrance into the theme park for the whole duration of our stay and to the water park. So that obviously made our campsite fee prices go up that bit more. Toll roads. We always stay on toll roads because of our outfit and the length of a car and caravan together. It's not worth risking it on the D roads in France. We have obviously been on D roads with our outfit in order to get to the campsite, but we always stick to the toll roads simply for ease of driving and to save time on getting to our campsites. So on toll roads, for the duration of our stay, we paid £339.83. Now, we don't have a toll tag and we just pay for the tolls as we go along. Let me know in the comments below if you have a toll tag and whether you think they are worth getting. For me, I don't find it too inconvenient to put the window down and pay for it as we go along. Obviously, I know that with a toll tag, you do have to pay up front for the tag and then you have the bill when you get home. In our experience, we have seen a few outfits having to reverse at toll booths because their batteries run out or the toll tag just hasn't registered. And so that has put us off getting a toll tag. But if you think they really are worth it, do let us know in the comments. Food and drinks. Now, I know everybody spends differently on food and drinks. We do eat out, not all the time. I would say on this holiday, we probably ate out for breakfast more than we did in the afternoons or evenings, simply because of the heat. And if we'd been out in the morning, then we just wanted to chill back at the caravan, and I'm happy to cook. Now, obviously, we're a family of 3 and with a dog, and we spent for a month away on food and drinks. So that's all our supermarket shops, meals out, pastries at the campsite, drinks in the bar. It came to £1,356.79. Now, that works out per person at £452.26, which then per week per person is £113.07. And if you break it down even further, that comes down to £16.15 per person per day on food and drink, which I think is very good going. We didn't go without, and we wouldn't say, oh no, you can't have an ice cream. You know, we're on holiday, we're going to treat ourselves and have it if we want it. We didn't restrict ourselves at all. If we wanted an ice cream, we were going to have it. If we wanted to have a drink somewhere or a meal out, then we'd do it. Miscellaneous includes all the little bits that we bought as treats. We bought a couple of dog collars for Trixie. It also includes her tapeworm treatment, the boat to Saint-Tropez, car parking. Now, we only had to pay for parking once when we were away for a whole month, and that was in Monaco, parking at the casino, and that cost us £10.11. Now, whenever we go away in the UK, parking is always what we end up spending an absolute fortune on. So when we go abroad, it's always so surprising at how little we do pay for parking. And we spent on miscellaneous £201.59. So our campsites, toll roads, fuel and tunnel came to a grand total of £3,729.29, which I think is pretty good. If you added together our campsites, toll roads, fuel, tunnel, food, drinks and miscellaneous, all in all, for a month-long holiday in July and August, family of 3 plus our dog, we spent £5,287.67. That works out per person at £1,762.56. And if you break it down per person per week, that's £440. And if you wanted to break it down per person per day, then it's £62.95, which I think is very good value, particularly if you were to compare it to a package all-inclusive holiday, which would only involve visiting one place. And when I think that we visited 2 countries, well actually 3 including Monaco, and had lots of different experiences and all them treats, I think we did pretty well. But do let me know in the comments if you disagree, or if you think you could have done it cheaper, or if you have any other tips or tricks to save money on your summer holiday. Now, when I compare it to what we spent last year, again, we went away for a month in peak season. Obviously, I appreciate that we did different countries. It was France and Spain. We spent £5,396. And that did include Trixie's pet passport in Spain. So it was actually £108.33 cheaper a holiday this year. And it included a 3-night stay at Europa Park and entrance into the theme park and water park during that stay. I think we did pretty well, but let me know in the comments. I always keep track of everything that we spent during our stay, as I do think it's useful to look back on, and then we can compare it to what we spent previously, and it helps us then know how much roughly our holiday is going to cost then the following year. I don't have a set budget for a holiday, but I do like to think that we've got a good deal. Holidays are expensive and a luxury, and I know we're very lucky to be able to go away for that amount of time in the summer, and I appreciate it's still a lot of money that we did spend. But unfortunately, holidays are expensive, and I thought that we'd done all right. Do let me know in the comments what you think, and if you're happy to share, let me know in the comments roughly how much your summer holiday cost you, as unfortunately we are restricted to going away in school holidays, and so I'm always trying to look around and make sure we get the best deal possible. And I know when I compared it to some friends who had booked an all-inclusive holiday for just 10 days, they spent nearly £10,000 on it. Ouch. So obviously I know we have the cost of the caravan and the car and the wear and tear of that, together with the breakdown cover as well and insurance. But even including that, I think it's a pretty good deal. And we've still got our accommodation here to use at home. It's not just a memory that will go after a 2-week holiday. We still have it physically here. I hope you found this video useful. Please do let me know in the comments below. I really do like reading the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider it. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps my channel to get picked up by the algorithm and grow. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and also give it a hype. You can hype a video 3 times in a week, and it helps get us points, I think, into a leaderboard. Many thanks for watching, and take care.